hands go to our right hip, index knuckles touching, and hands closed. We then step out with our left leg, dropping into back stance. Our hands come across to our belly button and then separate into rising block, side block. Our left hand, our rising block, will do the uppercut, and our side block, our left hand pulls back. Did I do that right? Parkway jang, fourth form. We put our hands closed on our right hip, index knuckles touching. We step out with our left leg into back stance, doing side block and rising block. Our right hand, our rising block hand, will do an uppercut, while our left hand, the side block, pulls back and hovers just above the shoulder. We then draw our left leg back into shoulder whip stance, very similar to chumbi, and chop with the left hand. We should now be looking at the chop. From there, as we step across with our left to our right foot, our hands close and go on our left hip, index knuckles touching. We step out with our right leg. Hands come across towards the belly button, separate side block, rising block. Our left hand, our rising block, will do the uppercut, while our right hand, the side block, pulls back and hovers just above the shoulder. We draw our right leg in into a shoulder whip stance, chopping with the right hand. Our next step, our right foot makes an L shape, stepping behind the left. Our hands go into a knife hand fold position, and we step forwards with our left leg into back stance with knife hand block. As we lift our back leg up to do the kick, we're going to be doing a front kick. Our right hand pulls back into chamber position and hand open, and our left hand drops, and we land after the kick into a front stance, spear hand strike. From here, we imagine that someone's got hold of our front hand, our wrist, and we're pulling away from them, drawing the front leg in, pulling it to our midsection to cover the kidneys. Our right foot makes an L shape with our left, and our hands go into a knife hand fold. We step forwards with our left leg into back stance with a knife hand block. As we do a front kick with our back leg, our right hand pulls back into chamber open, and our left hand drops to its level. We land in a front stance, spear hand strike. We imagine that someone's just got hold of our wrist, and we pull back with our front leg, bring back to protect our kidneys, and pull out of the hold. As we turn and step out into front stance with our left leg, our left hand goes on top and our right hand goes underneath. We turn and strike with a hammer fist midsection. We then step forwards into front stance with a midsection ki punch. From here, we put our hands on our right hip, index knuckles touching. Our left leg goes round into back stance. Our hands come across to the midsection and separate for side block, rising block. Our right hand, the rising block, will do the uppercut, and our left hand, the side block, pulls back to hover just above the shoulder. We then draw in our front leg into shoulder whip stance, chopping with the left hand. And we should now be looking at the chop. We're going to step across with our left leg, putting our hands on the left hip, index knuckles touching, and step out with our right leg into back stance. Our hands come across the body, separate, rising block, side block. Our left hand, the rising block, will do the uppercut, while our right hand pulls back above the shoulder. We draw the front leg in into a shoulder whip stance, chopping with the right hand. We then make an L shape with our right leg as we do the knife hand fold, step forwards with our left, and knife hand block. With our back leg, we're going to do a front kick. Our front hand drops, our back hand, our right hand goes into chamber position open. We land in a front stance, midsection spear hand strike. We then draw in our front leg. As we do so, our hand folds to protect the face. Our feet should be together, knees together, and knees slightly bent. As we turn and step out with our left leg, our left hand will go on top, right hand underneath. We turn into a front stance with a hammer fist strike. We then step forwards with a midsection punch, and this would be our ki punch. We now put our back hand on top, front hand underneath. We step round with our left leg, our back leg, into horse stance. Trying to get the feet facing forwards, knees pushed out, and with an equal bend on both legs. We step across with our left leg into front stance, a midsection reverse punch. As we draw our left leg in so our feet are together, knees staying bent, our right hand goes on top. We step out with the right leg to horse stance and block with the right hand, looking at the block. We step out with our right foot with a midsection reverse punch. And then from there we bring our right foot into Gamon position, which is shoulder width apart, feet facing forwards. Parkway O jang, fifth form.